moment. This is the perfect moment to be horrified.
Absolutely. Oh, good. Perfect. This dude is so good. My phone has no mana, so hopefully I can refill it. Thank you, Ulyaoth. I just realized.
Wow. I just listened to a little bit of Sega Bass Fishing by... Or no, I listened to Our Last Day by Discord and Axis, but they have a Sega Bass Fishing and an Ikaruga
That's so good.
song.
I did not remember
like,
that. That's so good.
I'm just like, Jesus, somebody likes the Dreamcast.
I guess so, yeah, that's right. That's right! Somebody likes Dreamcast. Sega Bass Fishing. What's next, Seaman?
Yeah, right? Let's see what Ikaruga sounds like. Like, kind of curious. Oh, damn! Alright, some New Jersey grindcore for sure. Hot damn. Alright, well, back to paying attention. Sorry.
I have to be very careful not to hit B too, because the other room has a bunch more zombies to kill me.
Oh, you almost got him before he saw you. I like how it's like, if they don't look at you, you don't lose sanity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the making eye contact that fucks with them. That's gonna be as Ulyaoth stated in the last cutscene. The power of Shaturga is useless in the face of Ulyaoth. Just as the power of Ulyaoth is useless in the face of Zubertoth. That actually makes sense. Like, Ulyaoth seems like kind of, like, you know, evil rationality. Oh, excuse me, I mean rationality. And Ulyaoth makes sense. That would be the opposite, you know?
Yes.
Or would be the, not the opposite, but the would have the advantage, yeah. Because, like, if you're always trying to be completely rational and have a totally, like, realistic take on the world, losing your mind, you know, yeah, it seems bad. Yes? You are not the chosen one. You cannot, use this sword. You can take it, but you can't use it, which...
You cannot redo.
Yes, exactly. You cannot redo. Alright, perfect. Good. Seems, everything's right here, alright?
Well, thank you for clearing things up. It's really just my setup, and you're not worried about that I'm gonna be like capable of holding up my end, right?
No,
like,
you've got this. Absolutely. Like I said,
okay.
What you've got now, like, yeah, would be good.
Okay, you're right. You're right. It would be fine. It's fine.
Like,
Let's
again,
do
it's
it.
not necessarily optimal, but it's good. You know, like, that's yeah.
I agree with you that obviously the most optimal is to grab a couple carbon amps and stick some nice pedals on, some nice fuzzy pedals on it, and
yeah. Once we have a little bit of space to do that, that would be really the way to go.
But obviously our lives are just not like that, and we should do what we can. Fuck it.
I think so.
It's like, I feel like it's like, you know, that I love the black metal band Panopticon, and that's just like one guy, and I get the impression he's like kind of like this weird depressed guy, but I'm not really sure. That's the
he's
the thing I've
fascinated by
heard.
things like he wrote an album about Kentucky mining collapse, right?
Yep. Yeah, Bong Ripper's really into mining collapses also.
Yeah.
It's not something that goes into my mind. I have things like like being like having being like harvested on opiates. That's the kind of nightmares-ish things that come to my mind. So.
Oh, it's this room. I don't want to be here yet.
Mavis being drowned is pretty
Drowned
good
is
too.
bad, ripped apart. Yeah, there's a lot of bad ones. Oh right. Okay. So.
Oh yeah, Trapper Keeper.
Yep, that's right. Send it to another dimension. It's time.
Do you have enough sanity? Well, whatever. We'll find out.
Oh, well, I'm not looking at it, so we can't make eye contact at least.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, sanity is pretty reasonable. Whoa. Impervious to all damage, yes. But not impervious to trappers! To being trapped! Oof. Yeah, one of the things I keep thinking of, just because of the kind of writing my own takes on cosmic horror, are things like, you know, getting trapped in an infinite dimension, you know.
Oh, yeah, infinity. The worst for me is an infinity of infinity. That's what I fear the most. Is to be trapped in like an infinite hell, in which you are infinitely tortured by an infinite variety of infinite hells. You just keep experiencing infinity, and it damages you more and more and more. And yeah. That's a big fear for me. I don't know. I think a lot about like what kind of horror I can try to contribute to your if we ever do cross-write stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially since what I'm writing, actually, yeah, I want to send you. I'm writing like a short story collection for horror that I want to self-publish. So actually, that would be perfect. Like you could straight up just write whole stories in there. That would be having your opinion on it, at least having your take on it, would be good.
Yeah.
Since you've given me really good notes on my writing before.
Oh, cool. Yes, I would. I would love to help out. Anytime.
Oh, he does not have enough magic to cast horror. He cannot cast it. I don't think he has enough magic at all. Like in total.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try it since now I'm actually full. Let's see what happens. Just That's good. I'm glad that they're not. That would have been. I actually would be. That would be a fine touch. But damn. Damn it, you do. Oh yeah, bind solution. That's right. Never mind. Now to fight the horror that I. Oh, never mind. Try reloading. I'm not sure how far back I just went, but I feel like it's not that far. That mana for that 7-point bind. All right. But yes, I should say, since I do think this, that I have total confidence in us also. I think we can do it.
I think so too. Actually, I think we can do something that's impressive enough that it like catches the eye of one of our favorite musicians, and we get more support that way. I suspect we're gonna make a demo that like either Sun likes or
Yeah.
one of our other like favorite bands likes enough that they're like, hell yeah, you should tour with us or something. You know, I don't know. I just think
Yeah.
something's gonna come of this.
Especially, yeah, as long as we are also, yeah, like, Big Rock Air Attack, yeah. Because, yeah, I think you're right. I think we can find that. Air Attack.
Anchor Rock.
Bang. Cool. Nope. Should I cast it to be their affinity or the dominant over them?
I'll just do the dominant over them. Fuck it.
Alright, nope.
Yeah, this dude has like no mana bar, so there's that problem.
Yeah, exactly. He is. I guess. I don't know what.
Also, I would switch weapons before you do this.
Good call.
Because one of them is gonna survive, and you're gonna have to shoot
him.
the stupid thing.
Yeah.
Put up.
Alright.
So you can't use the damn sword.
Axe is really not a good replacement. It's really not a great melee weapon.
Yeah, this rock paper scissors shit is great.
Yeah. I like that. I like that like it's this like simplistic view onto this cosmos, like onto the cosmos in this universe. It's like really exciting to see like all three
Fourth
times.
play. Oh yeah, there's things that we're gonna, but the fourth play is in particular. There's stuff that stands out that's just like Jesus.
Yeah,
This
right.
is
Like
gnarly. That much I remember.
Yeah, I look forward to having all my assumptions completely destroyed. That'll be awesome. Thank you, book.
I actually do find that helpful thinking back on it. I regret my response last time because I think if you didn't examine the bridge, you'd have no idea to go back there. You're correct. But I just instinctively examined the fuck out of everything, and I was frightened by the bridge, as you saw, both times the first time that I played it. Every time the first time I play it, I always get frightened by the bridge, and I just avoid it because I don't want to deal with the damn snake things popping out. It scares me.
That's fair enough, yeah. Fuck the snakes. I'm glad they're so weak because they would be terrifying if I couldn't just one-shot them all. That I appreciate. Alright.
You have the... Oh yeah, never mind.
I need to do the 7-point shield to get through the...
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna stupidly ask if you had the thing to combine with the plastic explosive, but it doesn't matter if you don't.
It's
on the guy right there. It's right there.
Yeah, I recalled that also. That's why I went over here. Thank you. But yes, if you do it this way too, it's pretty silly. Or we just immediately saw it.
Yes. Hilarious.
2 times is, I agree. Okay, the 2 times, it's not that, yeah, I feel it. Like, even though I wouldn't need it the first time I played, even though I didn't get this far the first time I played.
You got just short of it.
I got, yeah, because I didn't, unlock the book. I died instead. I was a fool, because
just axe everything in sight, yeah.
Yeah. And then the fire axe is so slow. Oh, yep, okay. Wait. That is nothing? Yes, good.
So, I'll tell you what to do next if you want to...
Or whatever. Oh, I planted C4.
There is no lever. What you do is combine the C4 and then cast enchant item on the C4.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Now, again, should I go dominant or should I go Mantarok?
Just do Mantarok. Mantarok is fine for everything. Mantarok just destroys.
I think you're right. I think Mantarok,
it
does.
I'm gonna wash my hands since they're all sticky from me pouring Monster all over myself.
No
Right back.
worries. Yeah, I need to get the higher level enchant. Anterbach Margamar. I think it passed Margamar. So
All right, I'm ready for whatever comes next.
that was the name of my play about resurrecting a dead person. Whatever comes next.
I just find it fascinating that I tried to resurrect a dead person simultaneous with you writing a play about resurrecting a dead person.
Yes, and it was
Like,
completely
there's something going on with the two of us, I feel like.
I think so.
3 minutes until detonation.
I agree. I've again some theories, but the worst part of being a human being and in this universe is that those questions I'll never know the answer.
Never say never. I don't.
I don't
I
think
suspect.
that what I think of as me will exist to know the answer.
Oh, okay. I suspect that we're going to become fundamentally different in our lifetimes.
Oh, true.
I think something's. Don't even bother with me. Just go through the other door.
Okay. This one?
Yep.
Yes.
This is the only other door.
Yeah, I thought they were blocking my path. Thanks.
I thought so too. I did the same thing and killed all of them, and then realized I needed to just exit the door that was right next to it. It's just like here I panicked and went back, and this is the correct path.
Okay, there's one dead end in the entire catacomb. One. Or like until you get to the lower floor.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yep.
This part. The part we've all been waiting for.
Yes. Where Pius Augustus
to be comforted by Grandpa. That's what this scene's supposed to mean, right?
You are mine. Ugh. What is he quoting?
Don't disappoint me now.
We just grope you right now. I mean, hello.
Never. I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
Yeah, asshole. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's the irony is creepy Grandpa doesn't trigger me, just stupid crap does. Things where I feel like I'm somehow going to be held responsible for something that I don't have any control over and going to be like blamed and hurt for it.
Right, exactly. But that's how
it's
it works,
never gonna.
unfortunately.
But it's never gonna actually be like that somebody's gonna beat me again. So, because I actually would not put up with that again.
Yeah.
So. Because of how much damage is done to me at this point, I would actually just run. I would rather, or, I'd rather be alone than.
Yeah, I would react in that situation how Michael is reacting in this situation. Run away like it's an enchanted fucking C4. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, and it's hard to. It can't. I feel like I was totally paralyzed with fear at the time when it was happening last time and in denial, but I wouldn't be this time, I'm very sure. It's weird. Processing one trauma can sometimes make you less vulnerable to others, but
more, yeah, I agree. The human brain is a complicated mess, and trauma only complicates it further.
For coming. I didn't
so
think
what
you'd
is?
show. Look, I have no idea who you. I think you do, just as much as I know you know. Now let's be quick. The Guardians know where I am, and I won't last the night. But that's not the point. What's this? Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded. Is it one of the artifacts? You must leave now, but there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Now, based on the fact that he does not have a statue in the corridor is already full, and that Peter, who also survived, did not get a statue, I think he lives through this night also.
I think so too. Yeah, I think he makes it.
Yeah, he makes it. The three of them, just Peter, Michael, and Alex, make it.
Yep, it's real rough.
Yeah. Maximilian has a horrible fate, I feel like.
Yeah.
Becoming a mass murderer is pretty bad. I would not...
This is the worst. I would much rather be literally anybody but him.
Yes,
but...
correct, actually, yes. I would rather get thrown into the cement tower, one of the most horrifying fates I've ever heard of or seen. Yeah, I'd rather have that than murder all my loved ones and then go to an insane asylum.
Yeah.
That is worse. Which is
And have rats chew on my feet, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so they're bleeding, yeah, they're... Oh god, that cut is so intense.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't be a spammer. If you hit the button twice too quickly, you use up the mana. That sucks. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck 'em. You can just use it. It just automatically does it.
No, I know, but it's just like, I just end up hitting it twice, and so it just fucks it up. It's not necessarily intentional.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. That's fine. It wasn't.
Going to the planet Earth. It's all good, no worries. I know you're not judging me as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, no worries. Woo. Try to. This always fucks me up. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that one's hard. I agree. I had a really hard time with that one.
Yeah, the controls for some reason. Yeah.
They get Jankster for that third one. They're just like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this thing doing? It's going all over the place.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense for some reason, but whatever. Fucking got there, got him.
Yep.
Who cares? And since
I am curious to see what you think of Darkest Dungeon. I would totally be down to. I do own it with all the DLC and stuff. And I haven't started the PC version. I bought it, but I've been playing it on the Vita. But I have it on the PC, so yeah, I'd be down to.
Fuck yeah.
To show you it.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I played it a little bit, and it's. I also have a copy, but I don't think I have the full version, like the full DLC version that you got. I would be so down.
Yeah.
I would be totally into it.
The irony is that I will probably deactivate all of the DLC initially because the DLC is designed for after you get really far. So, and it specifically advises you to deactivate it. It like shows you which ones to activate and which ones to deactivate. So it's like don't activate those unless you want it to be more challenging, like unplayably challenging.
Right.
Almost.
Right. It's already about being killed, dying all the time.
Yeah, having your entire party get annihilated potentially.
Yes.
And having everyone go insane and start fighting each other. Basically, they're like just short of attacking each other by the end. Sometimes there's just some runs I've had where I'm like, oh god, you've just lost your mind completely.
Yeah.
They're doing weird shit instead of what you're supposed to be doing.
Yes, exactly. They're having their own eternal darkness.
Yeah.
Their darkest dungeon, truly. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Darkest, similar concept is definitely evoked. Similar images are certainly evoked. All right.
Let's do it.
Climb into the Guardian City. What?
Cyclopean Abyss. Yeah, you can't go up there.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm like, wait, why? Yes, Alex, really fast. And as we can see, this is a plateau for Mantarok. Parasitized by the Guardians of Ulyaoth. It looks worse. It definitely doesn't look as shiny as before after Edward blew it up. Mass dispelling.
How do you run the scraper in Emulek? I haven't done it. Is it simple
In Emulek?
or straightforward?
I've run it in Retro Oz. Is that?
They're almost the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty simple. Yeah. It was just the part making sure I was actually connected was the Wi-Fi of the device and everything was actually more of the issues I had. So yeah, no, it was pretty straightforward. I didn't have to change the names of any games or anything like that. I was able to do everything on my like the whole collections of like handhelds, so like Game Gear and Game Boy and Super Nintendo and Genesis. Like so, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it took a long time. Like that's partly also how I learned how cool the screensaver is, because it would like show it, and so it was very cool.
Yeah, I used the scraper to do it last time, but I was wondering, I was thinking of just doing it directly from the device, that I'm not doing something else on my computer while I'm watching this. It's like, I'm trying to give this as much of my full attention as possible while doing this kind of inane task, frankly.
Right.
It's like not a particularly fun thing to do.
That's true.
But
is that a 7 point? Yeah, that's a 7 point. That's a 7 point I gotta dispel over there, great. Oh, fuck! Damn it. Oh, no! I was impatient.
yeah, this thing is viciously punishing for any impatience whatsoever. They're like, you're impatient? Go to hell!
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you are punished.
That voice happens when...
Yes. Go to hell. Hell yeah. Alright.
Right to hell? Damn Christians getting into my mind, creating all the evil in it.
It's true, actually. It's very true.
I feel like I have like all these Christian hells in my mind that it's ridiculous. I'm not even Christian.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because this culture we grew up in, it's like all over the place.
Well, yeah. Like think about it. How funny it is that the most influential image of hell is actually Dante Alighieri. Like it's like part of popular culture, you know, not part of the Bible or anything. It's just pop culture is where ideas of the devil come from. It's fucking hilarious.
Yep. No.
Spell. Yes.
Did it.
Success. Eat my ass. Electric floor.
Eat my ass indeed.
Eat my ass indeed. Oh yes. The heavily damaged podium. Alright. Oh damn, I see. So wait, okay, so Edward before cast a dispel using this. Oh yeah, that's right, there's different other pieces. Without like a power source into it, and it dispelled the whole city. Where that's fucked up. So if he had these power sources before, when he was first here, like he could have just like dispelled the whole planet or something. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know what would have happened.
No clue.
Something very good or something very bad. I'm not sure.
Exactly. No clue. It's one of those things where I feel like it's more like a domino effect, where it's not necessarily the direct. It's like something that was unforeseen. It's like, actually, there was a really good D&D story this woman drew out because through like a mistake of she was like singing. Her character was singing on a at like karaoke, and then cast a spell, but instead it dispelled the magic in the entire town, which was entirely based on magic. So all the people freaked out and like started attacking them, and the city had a Tarrasque underneath, which is like one of the giant kaiju monsters of D&D. So anyway, so that's how just trying to cast a spell to be cool can, yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, you never know what's going to be underneath.
Exactly, you never know what's lurking underneath. Oh, this is a job for my 45? why it has. Oh, whatever. I guess I have seen 1.5 bullets before. I guess it's not that weird. I just can't. It's just great. You can't recreate the scene from Dirty Harry. Actually, maybe that's a good thing.
Let's see what happens if I...
Oh, right. Ulyaoth. No. Guess I'll just cast the maximum would be invisible out of Nice.
Alright, cool. I'm very excited about being able to chew gum and play all the games that I've always wanted to play but made me motion sick before.
That's awesome.
I think I could maybe do sports now too without being motion sick.
Oh, nice.
Not that I'm necessarily gonna like pick up a bunch of sports during COVID, but you know what I mean. In the future, could be cool. I've had fun playing volleyball with friends, for instance, shit like that.
Absolutely.
I was a little overly competitive, unfortunately, but
I see, sure.
which is funny because I'm not usually competitive, but I got competitive for some reason. I don't know why.
Right. It's hard to predict what will activate things like that sometimes, you know?
Well,
Do I have the... Yeah, I do.
shit. What's that? Super graph? Well.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool if I copy everything that's not a CD game onto my 351V's like 32 gig card that I just made. It's only 13 gigs.
Not bad. Hell yeah.
Because cartridge games are small as fuck.
Yes, they are. It's awesome.
So it's only like 13 gigs for like huge libraries of games, like all of the CPS 1, 2, 3, a bunch of MAME games, GBA, GB, Game Boy Color, Genesis, Master System, Super Nintendo, N64, Nintendo. The whole fucking works, and it's still nothing. It's like...
Yeah, it's not even half still.
Not even half. And I'm probably just gonna add regular PlayStation games. That's mostly what I play on it. That's not... Maybe a couple DS games, I don't know. Probably not though, because I think if I'm gonna play DS games, I'll play them on the Max.
Yeah, sure.
Since it's wide enough to do side by side.
So
And more.
I can confirm something, which is that the enchantment makes a different sound when you hit something. Mantrok just makes such a loud growl.
Yeah, it does.
This one's like a whisper. Yeah, that's a weird little factoid.
Love it.
Okay, this is the part where I have to summon these things, right? Or do I wait? Is that later? Ah, whatever.
You can summon them now.
Fuck it. Why not? Summon them now. Red
No,
zombie.
Yeah, now's the time to do it. There isn't much of a later at this point. You're almost at the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just because we keep running through the same rooms, and so it's like... Seems like there's gonna be a...
It's nice not having the sanity, like, randomly make them turn against you.
Absolutely, yes. It is very nice. It
That was
makes
some
the,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly. I can live with slow zombie, rather than the fucking 1 second limit.
That was ridiculous.
That was some bullshit.
Oops. Good to know not to do that, but
know-
I will never. I just wanted to do it for the sake of the Let's Play. You know, I just thought it would be fun to show everybody anybody who watches this though.
And you know, I've done it before too. No, it's really fun way to play the game, and it's true. Playing it now, trying to maintain sanity as much as I can, it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
It's like not totally different, but like it changes a lot.
I'm looking forward to playing it in 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
That'd be.
And we're close. We're almost that close.
We're very close. Okay, yeah, I can't even like look at this Cthulhu squid face door. All these tentacles. Everyone loves a tentacle. That's not true.
No, not everyone loves a tentacle.
Actually, more like the opposite is true. Really bad. I love the tentacle.
Yeah, most people don't.
Yeah, most people are a little weird about it. Even some weirdos too. You know what I mean? It's like it's a particular genre.
True.
I can live with that.
It used to squirt me out. It doesn't really squirt me out anymore, but I've just seen it a lot. For something that's not your thing, it's like,
yeah, because it's just.
Geez, have I seen it a ton?
Yeah, if you watch hentai, then yeah, you end up seeing a lot of that, which is bizarre.
Well, your hall in college was just watching it together, and so
Yep.
I just would sometimes be like visiting your hall to see you, and suddenly I'd be or Carrie, and suddenly I'd be watching hentai, and I'd just be like, oh, I guess I'm watching hentai with all of you. All right, I'll watch an episode, sure, and then just be like, Jesus, what did I just
Pretty fucked up,
watch?
yeah. That was
A lot of tentacles rape going on for one half-hour period.
Yeah. Oh, I remember at the time the not the weirdest, but one of the weirdest we had got was live action tentacle porn. That was weird.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually there's more modern stuff that I've seen, but it's not something I seek out, honestly. As much as I love practical effects, I'd rather use them for horrifying ends rather than erotic ends personally. That's just my
Your 2 cents on the subject.
my 2 cents on this subject that I don't know.
I like the things we talk about during this. We're like planning an album discussing the merits of live action tentacle porn. You never know what's gonna happen when you're watching this Let's Play.
That's correct, in fact, yeah. That's why you should subscribe to the channel. Absolutely.
And don't forget to thumbs up too. Why not?
Yeah, get thumbs up. Go to like the Ko-fi. Give us money. Also, that would be also really helpful. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Too. I just gotta set that up. This is like 2 months after. It's hilarious. Weed. Alright. Wait, it's just the other side, isn't it? Or is it the front? Okay, no, it's the front.
Yeah, it's the front.
Bye!
Sorry. Wasn't reacting in time.
That's not good.
Answer your question.
We got through it. Yeah, that's right. Alright.
Ali Rivey.
Ali Roy. I do. That is funny, yeah. God damn.
Well, I think we're less than an hour from the end of the game now.
Yeah, we're, yeah, like, after I activate all this shit, it's the boss fight.
It's the boss fight. Yep. Which does take a while, but might take a few loops.
Yeah.
Maybe not
based
though.
on-
I did it
based
in
on-
one attempt, so
based
you might
on
be
the
able to
order,
too.
it'll take the same. I'm gonna summon Ulyaoth. Fuck him. Fuck you, Pius.
That would be so funny. That would be such a good conclusion. Like, what would happen if you did that?
Right.
I think I've tried. I think I tried once just to see. As I recall, it just fizzes out. It just goes.
Right.
And
Yeah,
it makes you
one...
like.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
just like if you summon the thing that's weak against it, you can't do that either. They don't let you fuck it up that bad.
Right.
They're just
right.
like, nah.
They have the scene where they're gonna fuck their shit up anyway, so.
But yeah, I think it's telling that I'm not gonna even bother putting PlayStation games on the RG351B right now, I realized.
Yeah.
I would rather use the V90 to play a PlayStation game, honestly. There's something to be said about ergonomics.
There is a lot
You know?
to be said about it, yeah.
The 351V is excellent for, like, retro games. I would say, thumbs up for, like, the D-pad and all of that, but not so great for double trigger. For games that are utilizing the joystick and the double triggers, it's a little iffy sometimes. It's like, I don't know, not very ergonomic. Jamming your finger down on a joystick that's in the lower left corner and then
Weird, yeah.
poking these weird shoulders, shelf bullshit.
That's a bad combo, yeah. That's not quite. I feel you. That's not ergonomic.
But it was great. It's great for Game Boy games and stuff like that. Like, I was having a hell of a time playing Mario Land, and as you might recall, and also
Yeah.
it was really fun for. Oh jeez, what was the other one? I can't remember what other Game Boy game I was playing on it. I don't know. It's just good for Game Boy games, and SNES fine too. It's not great for RPGs, but just because they use so much up and down motion of menu selecting, it's like you get to the point where your
Oh yeah.
fingers are hurting from that little shelf.
Oh god, that shelf. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shelf. I'm never buying something with a shelf ever again. No more handhelds with a shelf.
No more shelves. No shelves. 2022.
Yeah. Things I don't know, I just love that I got you into this too, that I can talk to somebody about it.
I know. It's true. It's pretty cool. And the funny part about it for me is that I'm mostly into it. Like, so I think I mentioned before, like, sometimes when I rate something, like, love is one of the categories. You know, it's like how, like, PC Magazine used to be like, sound, visuals. Like, for me, it's like, love is one of the ones. And so that's part of it. It's just like, I just kind of love a lot of these. That's where, yeah, I feel kind of funny about it too. Where, like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna give some of them away because I like the idea of spreading them around. I tripped over the cat again. Meow.
Oh, damn. Meow, meow, meow.
If I ever have a cat that I trip over a bunch, it's getting called Trapper. Because that's,
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about now. Is
If I get 3 cats, they're definitely called Trapper, Horror, and Zombie.
And Zombie? Hell yeah. Well, okay, so the cat I want to get already, if I can name a cat, the next cat I get is gonna be Murder, so... Hilarious.
You know what I named my cat, right?
Huh?
Do you know what I named my cat when I had a cat? I had a cat once.
No.
That I, like, was just my cat. Darby.
That was Darby. Okay! Oh, that's right! I
Darby
remember
Crash.
You named Darby for Darby Crash from the Germs. Yeah.
Yeah. I was reading a book about Darby Crash's life, and I just loved it.
Now that you mentioned that, yes, I remember you telling me this at the time now, yeah.
And I was just like, hell yeah, little Darby. Because I felt like my cat kind of had a similar, like, I don't know, entitled air of, like, the world owed. We all owed the cat something, you know?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Not
That's a cat attitude, absolutely. A common cat attitude.
Yeah.
It's true.
Maybe that's why maybe that's why I took my friend Ducky's, like, stating that he was going to commit suicide so seriously. Well, actually, it was because of reading, Jabby Crashes.
Yeah.
Because in that, everybody stated that he just told everybody repeatedly, and no one took him seriously.
Damn. Totally.
Nobody thought it was a bit. Nobody was like, "Oh, you're gonna actually." Nobody really felt like he was gonna really do it, and he just did exactly what he said he was gonna do.
Fucking shit. Well, there you go.
And so did Ducky. So,
Yeah.
and so did I. Actually, I tried too. A rape for suicide attempt. So.
I
Queer-
don't know if hooray is the right word, but
A rape
that's not
for
the word
queer suicide attempts, right?
I would. That's not the word I would use, but you know, relatable.
Yeah.
I do relate. I get it.
Fuck this shit.
Existing.
Being treated so badly that you get to the point where you don't want to exist, rather than deal with the level of like harsh treatment that you're getting. That. Fuck that.
Absolutely.
Like being disabled and just like shoved to the edge of society, and then like surviving off of your partners because that's the only person who like can tolerate you even. Yeah, fuck that.
Damn, she's too tired. Alright. There's a lot of like models of like disability care, and it's really, you know, where we have this huge problem of like trying to take care of each other while we're all disabled as well, you know? It's tough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, who cares is other people who are disabled, basically, right? Like a lot of
Yeah. Oh, that too. That too. Yeah, exactly.
a lot of able folks don't really care. So they like abstractly care, but in practice they're like just uncomfortable
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of the time. Not 100%, obviously.
Yeah. But that, like with a lot of marginalizations, but unfortunately, with disability, it's particularly worst.
It seems to be particularly bad, yeah.
It's definitely one of the ones where you get mistreated by your family.
Yeah, that's what sucks about being queer. Also, is that
Yeah.
is that your family turns against you. That's when it can get really gnarly.
Yeah, exactly.
When your life can become about a drug addiction really easily, or things like that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, or being homeless or having a drug addiction is like, yeah.
I feel.
Oops. Oh, wait, can I hit it with that? Can I reach it? Oh, magic attack. How does magic attack do with this situation?
If you want light subjects, turn to this channel.
Turn to this channel. To us. Well, okay. So I think for some reason for me the name that I'm going with here, I think queer macabre.
Yeah.
I think that defines what we've got going on.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. That'll.
Macabre, that's what we are. Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Just everything got the whole sheet.
Yeah.
I see. I did do a little bit of the summoning the things to kill each other. Except for the problem of now I'm using the weak enchantment against the stronger one.
And they're really fucking with you. Fuck these people. These horrors.
Horrors, yeah. Fortunately, yeah. You made a good call of getting in the habit of casting the Phantom, Alright. Oh, fuck. pull away. Oh, awesome. Perfect. Yeah!
I like how ergonomics are on the way in my, for my mailbox of, like, the things that are coming are, like, make your gaming more ergonomic.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
It's like, I've got a, like, grip for the GPD Win 3
Oh, nice.
that's
Okay,
coming,
cool.
which looks like it's gonna make it really comfortable. That GPD made. It's clear, which is kind of an interesting choice. Kind of cool looking. Yeah. And then I just went ahead and got those damn Hori side pad things. Yeah, I think that's gonna make the Switch a lot more fun. Even though I do have a really fun time playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. But that's not exactly a very, like... It's kind of designed around the controller a little.
Yeah. Oh, totally. So that's always why it's always, like, the Nintendo games usually shine so much, so well, is for that exact reason. They're often designed around the... Oh, what?
The Nintendo-style controller, yeah.
Well, no, not just that, but oh, maybe I have to use the most powerful one or something? Maybe it's because I'm casting the basic one that's not doing it? Nope. Not good enough.
I think you have to just go attack them all.
But I do, but that's what the magical attack does.
No, I mean with a weapon.
Okay. And
Oh,
I can't
never
use
mind.
the sword, so I have to use a gun.
I don't think it's gonna work. The gun doesn't aim at it.
No, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's supposed to be that. You're supposed to just shoot the fucking thing. I might be wrong. Damn, I don't know. I don't remember this being so hard. What is it summoning?
It's summoning
What
the
is-
green horror again now. Probably. Oh fuck. Again, I got too impatient. I could be wrong. There could be just like a fourth one that I'm not seeing that is like Mantarok or something. What?
No, there's no Mantarok.
No, that's not what's up. Maybe you just have to do a giant dispel or something. Ugh. The green horrors are particularly bad because of the fucking reverse controls.
I hate them, yeah.
They're awful.
It was just like constant on the Ulyaoth run.
Yeah, on the
I controlled.
Yeah.
Ulyaoth run, yeah, it was like just every single 2 seconds the damn thing would be inverted controls.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucked up. Alex can take a hit, which is pretty good. Would smoke out.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yep. I don't know fucking clue. Honestly, I was also doing that to attack them. Nope. I think that's what it is, though. It kind of felt like it. Fuck. I need to do...
Oh, interesting. It's a lie. The RGB10 can support larger cards. How weird.
Oh, okay.
I hate when they do that. They often do that. They undersell what the device is capable of.
What the fuck? Damn.
Like, I've had Nintendo do that too. Nintendo often says that they have like a max micro SD card. Like the ones for the max for the 3DS is tiny, the suggested max, and it's not true. You can put anything in there.
Oh, nice.
It's just not recommended, which is like, what does that mean exactly? Like they didn't test it.
Yeah, that's what it means. It's like they can't stake their reputation on guaranteeing it. I guess.
But I've seen on AliExpress people sell 3DSs with like 256 cards and like 100 games on the damn thing, you know? Or more? Because the 3DS games aren't very big. They're often less than a gig, so...
Yeah, like... Exactly, that, like... A doable size to put a number of games, but also to make it more beneficial to... yeah, it's like perfect to buy a card that goes on it. I feel you. I actually kind of wish that that existed for a lot of consoles, you know, like the hard drive for the PS2. I wish that that existed for the Saturn. That would make my life easier. Oops, I gotta... check. Antrobach Redgrimmer.
It actually, I think, does exist for the Saturn. It's just not the ideal way to play the games.
It's not,
like
not necessarily.
It's just like there's a Dreamcast one also where you can run them off of hard drives, but it's like it's just not ideal to bypass the CD reader and put in an SD card based hard drive in there. Basically, it never runs smoothly. There's like I've watched it and it's like the games just don't run quite right, which kind of defeats the purpose of using the original hardware.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like, wait, what? Why?
I'll just emulate it if it's gonna be all janky anyways.
Fuck it. Yeah, that's better. My fucking orange creamsicle does a better job. That's actually what I have the most fun right now playing is like Crazy Taxi, because I love that game and it's a wonderful portable experience. Brought to me by Cow Kitty.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Crazy Taxi on... Wait, so you use Retro Run?
Retro Oz.
No, yeah, but Retro Oz comes with Retro Run built in.
Sure.
I was just curious which emulator you use to run your Dreamcast games. But
I
if you don't know,
whatever
it's
the
fine.
default is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Whatever
think they probably default to Retro Run. I would guess. I don't know for sure, but
Actually,
I'll test it out and find out when the max comes.
right, yeah, when you get taken to the max.
Yep.
Alright, penultimate tower. Okay. Huh?
Alright, let's see. Well, it looks like everything except for the CD systems is here, and which is exactly what I wanted, so...
Nice.
Perfect.
Fuck yes.
It works. Let's see, does it have the saves even? Probably. I think everything worked. I successfully put it on this 32 gig card that I have. It's just kind of funny to have a 16 gig card running the OS, and it's 32 gig for the games, but whatever.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, everything worked.
Hell yeah. Cool. Okay.
Alright, cool. That's awesome. That worked fine, and I think for what I actually use it for, that'll be perfect.
Hell yeah. Good, good.
I found it less useful for PlayStation games. Like, upon extended use, I end up going back to the 351p despite its smaller screen, because it isn't, and that it basically makes things look kind of a little ugly when you're running 4x3, but...
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and this is an R. Especially with your sound effect that you're creating for it.
Yeah, my my audio, my demo reel to be a video game voice actor. Ooh.
I remember seeing the demo reel for the woman who plays Meryl. That was fascinating. 'Cause she's just like the voice actress for like every goddamn car commercial ever during that time period.
Oh,
Like
fuck,
yeah, it's like weird. And once you realize that, you're like, oh yeah, it is just. No wonder I found Meryl so like soothing and familiar seeming. The voice actress was a voice I'd heard literally thousands of times already.
Yes, exactly.
So
Totally, yeah.
that was pretty funny to realize that was part of why I was soothed by it.
I know.
Alright. This is so silly to have to do this, but whatevs. I'm repartitioning the fucking 200 gig card that I have so that I can put it in the RGB 10s.
For sure.
But it's funny because I'm repartitioning it, then installing a new OS on it, then recopying the games that I just copied off the same card onto it again, because it has the wrong OS on it, was the problem. Or rather, it didn't have an OS on it. It was just like, because it was the V, the second card doesn't have an OS on it. It's just games. So. Alright. I'm just doing all this so I don't have to, because I mentioned earlier that I was going to be sad when it came to not be able to just pop in an SD card and have it work, but now I'm going to be able to. That sad moment is over.
Yeah.
Over and done with.
Sorry, future self. Past self took care of it already.
Sorry, future self. Oh yeah,
And
hell yeah! You're gonna shotgun these motherfuckers.
Shotgun the final one, yeah. Oh, wait.
I think the shotgun may have multiple modes, or maybe it's only the.
It does, yeah. No, this one does. Oh no, not this one.
Oh, strange.
Just the sawn off.
Just the sawed off.
Yeah, damn.
It's a little silly that they don't just both use the same kind of shotgun. It's like, what did you do with that sawed off? Just toss
Yeah.
it. Throw it in the trash. Just throw it in the back.
God damn, the Mantarok shotgun is fucking loud as shit. Mantarok is loud as shit again. That is why it makes sense that we should be followers of Mantarok.
Yeah, that's true.
Worship the god, corpse god.
It's just the right kind of nerdiness for us too.
I know, 'cause it's dark as fuck, as well as being like, hella nerdy.
Yes.
Because it's not mainstream enough for most people to recognize it as a reference, so you have to.
That's why it's ultra nerdy. Yes.
Exactly.
You have to already be a super fan of the damn game.
No, yeah, so if you are not, it just sounds fucking cool, and we sound fucking smart as shit. We sound like we're cooler. We sound like we came up with it, but no, it actually is just from a 20-year-old game. It's awesome.
Yep. This is gonna be funny, putting the Emulec card in the 351p. I've heard that it just vibrates endlessly when you do that. So this should get interesting.
Oh, yes, it should get interesting. Hilarious.
I'm just doing it so that it'll auto-format the card correctly, so I can put on the games. So it shouldn't be in there for very long, but it's gonna be pretty funny while it is.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they pointedly made it not compatible. They're like pissed off about it existing, which is kind of weird. They have like this pointed statement where they're like, it is a copyright infringement. And I'm like, the whole thing is a copyright infringement.
What?
Like, who are you kidding?
Copyright infringement devices. What? Suddenly you give a shit? Now that suddenly it's like you're losing money, and so now you give a shit? Whatever.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
No, I don't care. Steal everything. Legalize theft. I did already
Certainly,
say it, but I'm gonna do it.
certainly legalize copying, like,
Copy, yeah.
information itself. Information should be free. I don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Even as like somebody who's like an artist, it's like, what? Intellectual property? Fuck off.
Exactly.
Miss Roivas,
It's a
you're
way of
just in
commodifying
time.
everything, you know?
The
Yeah.
summoning spell I began 2,000
yeah.
years ago is finally.
It is indeed just vibrating endlessly.
You now have the honor of becoming the first morsel.
It's just
for
like
my
continuously on the low level of vibration. It's fucking funny.
appetizer for the banquet your race shall provide.
You forget
It's not a
what
very
it means to
exciting
be
amount of
human,
vibration, I'll be real.
The human race will never go
Right.
quietly into the dark.
You know, it's not like
For as long
it's
as
not
you
like
have
the
spent summoning
vibrator
your lord,
device
people have
for
struggled against you.
for a certain
Yes,
Dreamcast
for
game.
the Dreamcast, yeah.
I have 3 of the ancient's essences. Now, Pious, this is the end.
This is getting exciting.
The end indeed.
Yeah. Oh wow, we're in cutscene next. Cutscene 2.mov over here. Oh fuck. Oof. Oh god. That's
Alright,
Ulyaoth.
well, I can't turn it off,
Shit.
which is a unique problem,
Yeah.
because it doesn't recognize the controller.
Oh god damn it. The fucking. Damn it.
But I was able to just, you know, turn it off by holding down the power button. So, and it had reformatted the partitions. And now for the cool ass clip scene. Hell yeah, this is cool as fuck. I like that you get to see all 3 of them over time. Well, now
It's great.
we've seen all 3, I guess. Is what's up?
We have, exactly.
It's the time has come. The time is now.
Yeah, exactly. The time is
The now is time.
now is time. We both just did magic attack at each other immediately.
It's hilarious.
And we both laughed as well.
Oh yeah, you're a villain. I thought it was the problem with being queer.
I was gonna say, I'm already queer coded. Yeah. As a queer.
As a villain.
As a villain. I'm not a villain, but you know, the United States government would recognize me that way. You know, in Minecraft. I could be the enemy of the state in Minecraft.
Nice.
Oh shit. And after 8 hours, Elia shows up again. Dun, dun, dun. Whoops.
Yeah, you know, all of this business with the Chinese handhelds, I've actually turned back to liking the 351p. Is the funny thing through all of it. After using the handhelds in a variety of different positions in very cramped spaces,
Yeah.
the P is pretty good.
Nice.
It's not bad, which is essentially the same as the M you have.
Yeah. The size is too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's part of what makes it so good.
I'm looking forward to Powkitty's equivalent of it, the RGB10. I ordered it, so should be exciting. You know what game system I didn't take advantage of? The Atari Jaguar.
The Atari
is something-
Jaguar? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I
the
was like,
Atari Jaguar? The one where there's like only 60 games for it?
I'm surprised there's even that many.
Oh shit. I keep falling into that. Go fuck you, Pius Augustus. You can go.
He's the real bastard.
Go tell a Rolo, Pius.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm down.
Very random. So I thought he was gonna interrupt my spell, but so I interrupted it myself. Oh hell yeah. I'm immune to logic. Hell yeah, Zolatath. I've always been on your side.
I would never turn against you and destroy you if I had any chance.
I would never, yeah, I would turn against you and destroy you if I had the chance. Shut up. Oh wait, I keep forgetting you hit the thing, not him.
Yeah. Well, both.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's already there.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. It's just that it's in another place. Fuck me. Dang it, Paul. Dang it, Paul. Your low stamina has fucked us again.
Fucking Paul Dano. Oh wait, that's the wrong Paul.
Dano, yeah, fucking Paul Dano. No, that's the right Paul. Yeah, Paul Dano.
That was the one you were talking about, right?
Paul Dano. There it is. No! Yes! It is hard to avoid it. Oh, wait, I just hit it. Score. See you later. Oh, never mind. See you now. With the power of the ancients.
Yeah, you inspired me, or I forgot to mention, you inspired me to play some Crazy Taxi on the 351p, since ArcOS and RetroOS are essentially the same thing. So it has Retro Run also.
Hell yeah, nice.
So it runs just as smoothly.
Let me just survey the area. Oh, that's awesome. Perfect. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, you should stick ArcOS on an SD card for your M. It's worth it. I know it's like, as you've seen today, I've been copying files forever, but
I know. Yeah, I was doing that last night too.
it takes like all day long. It's like the entire day I'm copying files while talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm watching. Thankfully, I'm watching this game, so
Exactly.
it's like
yes,
a
it'd
little
be way
less.
past the time.
I mean, otherwise I'd be watching The Simpsons, which isn't as good because I have to like pause, unpause, pause, unpause. Whereas this I can stick in the corner more easily because it's standard. And there's not as much going on. There's not as much going on also as The Simpsons. The Simpsons is like,
Fast-paced animated humor. Yeah.
yeah, there's not a bunch of tiny things that you need to like notice the detail of. Like The Simpsons has a lot of like small objects that a character is holding that you for like a second that you need to remember to like notice what it is to get the joke.
At least it almost killed me.
Well, at least there's that.
At least there's that. No! I don't know why it didn't work! Waste my mana without...
Oh no. Fuck this guy. Yeah, do it now.
Whatever.
I didn't want to anyways.
Later. Running away from the attack actually was beneficial to hitting him. Hilarious.
You're annihilating this fuck. So at least there's that.
Have passed.
He does look good in blue, I'll give him that.
He does look good in blue. It's really... I think blue actually might be his color. Red, I think, will not look as good, but I'm excited to see.
Me too.
Darth Maul ass motherfucker. That's right. Cry about it. Pious. Get pissed off.
Oh hell yeah! I was looking forward to this club scene. I want to see how they tear each other apart, or rather, how ours tears apart the giant jellyfish.
Yes.
Ours is way scarier and horrible than that giant jellyfish. I would, if you have to have like an elder god who's ruling you, I think I would prefer the giant jellyfish personally. Is the irony?
Ironically, yes. Well, yeah, and a god of the outer planes and magic versus a goddess of insanity as well. You know, it's yeah.
Not a deal.
She's definitely the worst one. Interestingly enough, like in concept.
It was part of why I picked it first as my initial enemy, was because I was like, you're the worst. I'll start with you.
Yeah.
Destroyed. No.
The other ones are too understandable. They look like real things, you know?
Yeah.
Like a jellyfish or a crab. Kinda. Nice. Remember, kids, always stab the Revenant with their ancient bone staff.
And that's some shit, that imagery right there.
Shit, that was intense.
That was really intense.
Damn. We got to see Ulyaoth, or Zelatoth, take over.
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
And now I just have to pick the right thing. Oh, I have to remember it. I guess I can check, right?
You could just try anything and it'll tell you, and it won't do it if it's the wrong one.
That's right.
As we discovered this is the first play that I ever discovered that on.
No, not that one.
Oh no, you don't want to do that again.
Oh, good call.
Ah, that's the ticket.
Ah, yes. It's actually the one that looks most like my t-shirt, because I'm wearing that trans, like, symbol, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have that on my necklace, actually.
Exactly. That's how I was gonna call it, too. It's like, you know, the one you have on your necklace? Later, Zelatoth. Fuck.
It is finally over, my
Managed to
dear.
the outer planes.
The Ancients' plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex.
I still think that's such a funny line.
Yes.
Like, how does this have anything to do with inheritance exactly? It's like, I guess it is an inheritance. It's like...
There was something more. Like a hole opened in my mind, disguising the thoughts there. I can almost see it. I have a strong ally. But where? I must look to the future. My work is not yet done.
What?
This is exciting.
Holy shit.
Looks like my work is about to be done.
I know.
Looks like I'm about to do some shit.
Looks like I'm about... Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. Yes, save and continue.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm high.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker, I'm high. Kill me, I'm a dope fiend.
That's a really good voice you just did. I like that.
Yeah, that's just me trying to do backstories in that song. Yeah. Kill me, I'm a dope fiend.
It's sludgy as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're the only one who could appreciate it too. It's like, yeah, the worse I make it, it's like, oh yeah, that's better. That's excellent. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
It's great.
This is exciting.
Yeah, I'm high. Yeah,
that playing through this game is exciting. I'm excited for the next run. I've been really enjoying today watching you.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah. Well,
I can't.
Run 2.
I think